Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Herbert speaking to you and welcome to this video where I try to tank an M7 in Depths this week. And I change my stuff. So yeah, this is the gear which I'm wearing. It's the Tempest, out of the Tempest chest. Accelerated, resolve. Yeah, sturdy energy, and energy is important. I took a cheap amulet here and smooth bone ring, Doomchan's earring, and Blackguard's longsword just for refreshing move. And shockwave here is the most important thing. So yeah, that's the stuff which I'm playing. And we're chatting a bit in German, so don't bother by that. Yeah, so I'm curious to see. I tried to record some runs before, but yesterday, I don't know what day do we have. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday I played some on Aru and some on Barry, but all runs weren't. Or wasn't that material where I think, okay, yeah, that can anyone learn from that? Okay, yeah. Now I'm curious to see if this goes well or not. And yeah, I never played with them before. This mutation with tank and 1DD. I guess I played. And I like to do a small pull here. If the damage is way over the top, you can even go for another one and go directly in it. And that is a problem that we don't get here. Okay. Or am I? I don't mean healed, I mean cleansed. So don't get me wrong on that. So yeah, I just try to pull the ranges here in the corner. And there we go, two more. And that's sweet. So I haven't checked the gear of the last one, but I think we're mostly 625. But at least one not. So I think we are well equipped for an M7. But like I said, I never ran with them so far together in this mutation, and yeah, I'm curious to see how it goes. Especially the Mage is where the runs are splitting into two halves. Either you proceed or you stop and quit. Yesterday I had a run with an M10 and we played for 1.5 hours. And I think we swapped 2 players because 2 quit. But yeah. So here I really like to pull them around the corner. That the rangers are coming in and fight them here. Vines are always nice. So heal has 1 range. and we're fine. I see. We have a single target here. So yeah, that's the first pull. And now comes the second here. I really like to focus the mage. And we can kill that last one as well. Easy, easy. So, this guys we're taking with us. And this is a huge pull which we're doing now. You can do a small pull when you stop there. But I really like to pull them all here. And I go right around and hide behind that, even all the ranges coming up here. Mostly important is that your heal and your damage guys are coming up as well, because you maybe saw in the background a few minutes or a few seconds ago that one got hit by an archer. And there he is. Hello. So yeah, that's the next bull, and we're fighting for the wine. The huge tentacle. The first focus here should be the wine, and after that the mage. You can work even with heavies here if your damage ain't that high to break the stamina once. And those brawlers, we can take them with us. Yeah, that was a bit unlucky for me though, because I was down quite well. And that was lucky that I jumped. That I jumped into the heal circle in the sacred ground. And normally I like when the heal pulls them and we're fighting here, but now we're fighting on this archer. So yeah, pretty common. And now the wine again. The little tentacle. Even here, if you don't have the damage, just break it. Here the stamina once down. Or one time down. And now we want to fight there. I just want to collect some of the stuff here. So we have a little bit of an easier pull in the or on the bridge next fight. We just have the vine up there again. Yeah, in my opinion, it's pretty important to have the mages coming in here. like that one. And kill him as fast as you can. We have another mage out here, which we want to kill as well. So yeah. Did we got everything? Yeah, nice. Alright. That is pretty easy so far. I really like that. And now we are fighting here. I try to pull them a bit backwards to pull even the small crawlers here in the background as well. Just like that. That we have next fight, or if we're going into the teleporter, we don't have any problem with some guys who want to slap us around, just like they do. So far so nice. Oh, yeah, we don't actually, in M7 you don't need to clear yourself, right? Okay. That's... Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's always nice if you have a clue what you're doing and what you're playing against. And now I needed some aggression here. There are a bit less DPS on that tank guy here. So we have many fights going on here, or many places, which ain't good. So I try to pull at least the large heavy sword into one of the mages. And this is despawning. Alright. So, and here you can even do easy pulls in just one room. So I do 4 fights. I do 2 fights, but you can go for 2 fights. Holy. Okay, now I'm totally out of it. So I did twice, or I did 2 fights. Holy. And you can go for 4 fights. Yeah, now I got it correctly. Holy. I guess one. Some of the guys are despawning here. But I don't know which exactly. So here is the cover bag. Oh, I did got that. And now. Okay. I like to run around. Yeah, and I will do it. Yeah, okay. One is pulling. And I even take the other 2. And there's the other one. That it's easier later on. Here are different ways to approach this event. I really like when we're doing all weird stuff and jumping in cows around, but some strategy is definitely to have the tank and the heal in the middle, and the DPS guys running around and killing the rangers. That can work, definitely. I think it's a mix of both. Most important thing is that you always have one one in the middle. And yeah, I forgot about my heal there. So one heal and one DPS guy went down. Alright, sweet. That's it so far. I like. Yeah. No good loot so far. And the tentacle again. I really like to break that definitely once. Because your heal and... Okay, they're coming a lot. Why? Okay. Someone had pulled them. So normally I really like to do a huge pull further in the background with them. I don't like to fight them here because you have to do 2 fights then anyway. So yeah, I like to pull them all from the bridge to this location here. And even the archer you can pull down there, but in this case I go directly on the mage. And there comes the big one. Here would be nice now. Yeah. And someone get hit hard there. Break him and take him. And always apply rent. So if you're struggling, you can go to the 2 collectibles. I would skip them, but yeah, okay. I don't think that it's worth to take the huge step around, and yeah, especially in this case, we don't need to kill them. Just take the ore and go for it. So there's no reason to kill them. But that's one thing that you definitely can't really... how can I say that? Or if your group wants to do them, go for it. I guess it takes a minute or something like that. And in my opinion, it won't change the outcome. If you get wiped on the mage, you don't need those 2 800 points. I guess one is 400. I'm not sure. But yeah, normally I would skip that definitely. Yeah. And I always try to sneak that. Mostly I get hit, and some of the DPS guy takes it. But yeah. So plan will work. But we will see. Oh yeah, I should hold my cooldown. I mean, at least my shockwave. So now it's time. Yeah. And done we are. Sweet. And this can be a bit tricky if they have some dogs down there. But I think overall, since we are on, I would say, an M7 and are not M7 geared, that ain't the problem. And I would always suggest go for the mage itself. Don't take the dog. If you're having problems with the dog, then pull them all together in the middle. And what works here against the mage is always void. So he's doing tons of void damage. So there comes some wine. Okay, yeah. They're doing not that much damage. But of course, we should heal against. Oh. But that went pretty smooth. And personally, I really like that strat the most. If one DPS and one tank goes up to the right twice, so 2 DPS guys can kill the mines in the middle at the first time. That's most efficient. And if you're playing M10s, it's a bit harder to kill them. That was unlockable. Yeah, I got the platy. Yeah, but overall, I'm pretty confident, and it works. So we're going for a double pull again here. And overall, I just want to clarify that's the route which I run in M10 as well. Of course, it's harder, but I would take the same steps where to fight. Alright. So you can kill the bubble first or just pull the golden. I don't mind. But as you see, I am losing the aggression pretty damn fast. So twice taunt and some attacks are even better to start with. And it's time for the boo-boo. And charge the heavy. Damn, I missed the timing. If you charge a heavy and you have crit, so you have a huge window to decline the pushback. Or to prevent. Oh yeah, that's the word which I search for. I meant prevent and I said pretend, but I couldn't find the right word for it. And so I just said evade and edited my post. But yeah, that happens if you're not that much into English speaking. So those two you definitely can skip, but when they standing there, they're gonna pull the archer. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he goes. So you have to stand on the other side to don't pull him. And if you stand in the front there, you will always pull him because he's patrolling there. So we can use the time to talk about some of my gears. Scorpion Stone or Murkard Amulet is always nice to have with empowered health and flame protection. So I would recommend that overall, definitely. And you can go for firestones, rubies in your amulets as well. It definitely helps if you're going for 8, but you don't need to. So I would suggest if you're a bit unsure how it goes, but overall the ward, in my opinion, is the most important thing. Should we talk about that sacred there? I need a bit of care. Bit more careful. Cautious here. I don't want to get swiped just because I don't pay enough attention to holding my shield up. And even here on top there are different strats. I like to let the heal fight those two. At the first I always start to get the stamina down.
Time to taste.
Oh. What the hell? Now I'm getting stumped around. And now it's a free damage phase. And even our DPS are coming close for it. Sweet. That's sweet. Time to do some sketchy shit. Do-da. Hope I get away with. Okay, now the second free damage phase. But most people Focus on the edge. And like before, at least in the second phase, I definitely recommend that the heal kites the edge. And this should be it. Yeah, no. GG! So, 28 minutes. I mean, it's a M7. Yeah, okay. I give you that one. But overall, the strategy in a M10 should be similar to this. Like I said, the first pull you can do into one large pull, but I always recommend that if you don't familiar with your group, just start with a small pull and go easy on it. And if they're gonna say, "Hey, man, please larger pulls," yeah, of course you can do it, but just start calm. And yeah, like I said, the gear. So this is one of the cheapest longswords you can get. I wouldn't recommend that really because nowadays there are many more swords with refreshing move, which you can get much easier than the Blackguard's longsword. That was definitely just one sword, which I had before um, Guardian's Resolve, for example. No, is that Guardian's Resolve? Guardian's Resolve. I'm not sure. The sword which you're getting in Brimstone near Helios. Yeah. So refreshing move, like I always pray. Refreshing move on sword is the most important thing. Thundering shockwave on your hammer is the most important thing. And here, corrupted ward definitely needed. The expedition captain set, which you're getting here, is even better. But on this char, I don't have it so far. And yeah, like I said, divine and health are nice. But you can even go for Blessing of the Forefathers, which you're getting in Depths as well. Smooth Bone Ring, pretty easy. Leeching, Hearty for me. The most important things, you can go for the Hexsilver, Simon's Hexsilver ring. It's even more better. Or it's even better. So Doomchain's earring. That's the earring which mostly play. And yeah, so overall, like always, Rune, total hard Rune of Grasping Vines. And my skills are 300, 1, 15, 200. And Weapon Mastery, even my hammer are just level 14 here. Most important things are the skills and the acceleration. And my sword is skills like that. But like I said in the other videos before, I have a small different kind of setup or skill setup here in on each character. Most important is the Defender's Resolve, Leaping Strike, and Reverse Step and Leadership for me. And then the other points I'm switching around a bit. Sometimes I'm too lazy and I play it like that. And sometimes I take the final blow into it. And yeah, overall, there are many ways to go, but the 4 key points, in my opinion, are Defender's Resolve, Leaping Strike, Defender's Reverse Backstep, and Leadership. But I know definitely some guys who prefer the Shield Rush over Reverse Step. Yeah. So overall, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, Draxark!